Hey, what's up? This is Drake here, coming back with another Khazan video. I was going to go over the Beast Slayer set today. It's got some pretty unique skills and interactions, and some that I just haven't seen explained anywhere else. Maybe we'll get to this time. It's like the fourth time I've recorded this video. that's beside the point. But anyway, yeah, the set is basically Beast Slayer, and of course it's lightweight. You will be a little squishy. You'll have less defense. You'll get that A agility, so you'll be more mobile, a little more aggressive. It's mainly just pure aggression set, I guess you would say. But you get the frontal assault damage, which is great for dual wielding because you're basically always in front of the enemy. The blowback vengeance stamina damage increase is alright, but I don't use it all that much. But that's just when you do your brink guard. If you have blowback equipped in your skill tree, you can just do that quick return hit, which allows you to enter into your whirlwind from there. So that is a kind of an added bonus, I guess you would say. But yeah, the whirlwind damage increase is nice because it's the skill that we're basically spamming, or I am, because it's just great for level clear, great for boss clear, all around great skill. Probably one of the highest damage skills that has basically 100% uptime on dual wield, in my opinion. The whirlwind damage increase for 15 stacks, for up to 20 stacks. It's basically 20% more whirlwind damage, and it's really easy. Once you get 20 stacks, all you have to do is just land any whirlwind, any part of a whirlwind attack after that, and it re-ups it to 20 again, which is really nice. But the interesting part is the Whirlwind Tempest, in which we will show here. Now, the Whirlwind Tempest is just like basically a teleport and slam against large enemies that gives you invulnerability and gives you a nice little damage pop. But the part that's really interesting is the deal increased damage with the downward strike that follows when there is no additional leap. Alright, what does that mean? So that's what I tested. So I'm going to unequip this, so this is not active, but we still get the rest of our buffs. Come over here, and we're going to build up 20 stacks on the training dummy here. So you can see we get about 6 per rotation. Alright, now we're at 20. So what it actually does, I found, is when we do the up, down, we're doing 1800 and 2200 on the last 2 hits. The small hits are 941s. That's consistent. 1800 and 2200. Alright, but when we re-equip this again, what it does, and it's going to break, so this won't be consistent. We'll wait till the break's over. As you see, the 20 stacks lasts a pretty good while. Still got 20 stacks. Now we're doing 3700 and 4700 for the last 2 hits. It doesn't change the 941s. It doesn't change the up part of it. But the last 2 hits, it gives them over 100% damage increase. I mean, honestly, went from 2200 to 4700. That's a 2500 increase on 1 hit. That's around about a 5000 damage increase on the downward stroke. So if you figure the downward stroke does 10,000 damage, this adds around 5,000 to it. It's basically a 50% damage increase on your downward stroke on your Whirlwind Tempest, which is really great because, I mean, in comparison, if you've got the jar and you could throw in another piece of anything, the best you're probably going to get is maybe a 15% damage increase. I mean, that'll be across the board, so it might even out. But, I mean, if you're spamming Whirlwind Tempest, your downward stroke is your biggest damaging portion of it, and to get a 50% bonus on that instead of a 15% bonus is really a big difference. I can tell a massive difference on boss clears from running this set as opposed to any other one. And basically what you'll want is just Whirlwind Tempest, and it just allows you to enter into it after basically a swift attack, or like blowback vengeance will also initiate it, and you need to full with the set to unlock it. And it pairs really well with the Phantom Sword Dance, because this skill consumes 2, but now for 40 seconds my Whirlwind Tempest gets the little follow-up phantoms, and you can see really decent damage. 2 rounds of it completely chunked off the training dummy's health bar, which is pretty substantial, to be honest. And it broke its stamina too. So, and usually you regen 2 spirit. Like you see, like 2 Whirlwind Tempest, I've regened 2 spirit, so now I'm ready to re-up, and 100% uptime on the skills. Now that one I don't like. I wish they didn't have that equipped. But yeah, really good damage combo. Really great for, I mean, great for level clear. Good on boss fights. You just have to kind of be careful. The upward part can be used as an evade, but it also can get you slapped out of the air if you're in the air and taking a hit. So it's kind of a win-lose scenario, I guess. It can be really good or it can be really bad depending on how you time it. But yeah, these pair extremely well together, and I've been running it with the Zephyr here just because, you know, if you wind up in front of an enemy, you're low on stamina, you can use this with absolutely no stamina and it will evade you around behind them, and it has a bit of stagger potential. So sometimes, like if you're trying to break their stamina and you run out before they do, you can spam this a couple times to finish breaking it, or it could just shift you out of a bad situation with when you don't have the stamina to actually do anything else. So really like that. Kind of hate this skill because if you double tap triangle in the air, it does this forward lunge that is going to target the enemy. So instead of you being able to dodge back out of harm's way, it makes you jump forward into the boss and uses up what little bit of stamina you had left. So that's just kind of a note of warning. Like if you're running this, you're going to have this equipped, so be careful of the double tap while you're in the air to make that activate. And we will exit training grounds here, and I'll show you, like, it comes from the, and I'll have to look it up because I'm going to butcher the name. I've only seen it this set drop from a boss fight or from crafting, so it is kind of, it's not something that you will just accumulate progressing through the game for some reason. So, I mean, I don't know why they did it that way. Most every other set I've got randomly to drop, but this one hasn't. And it's the Saktuka boss. There's two different versions of it, but he drops the Beast Slayer set if you're wanting to farm it. And I'll show it. And I mean, either that or crafting, but the crafting materials are kind of rare, so I would advise getting probably at least to unique level. That way you've got 3 random attributes instead of 2, so you can just craft a little bit better of a gear set. Because I'm assuming that it would probably be New Game Plus before you have the stuff to craft a second set of this. And like I said, as far as I can tell, it doesn't drop from any enemy other than the Saktuka boss. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. At the end of the Linen Mine, or he's actually in one of these submissions too. I think it's Escaping Linen Mine. He's for sure at the end of Linen Mine. He's at one of the other ones, like a variant version of him is in one of the other ones that will also drop it. But yeah, that's where it comes from. That's what the set bonus does. Like I said, it didn't actually give any numbers. It was kind of vague, so I went and tested it, and turned out I think it's actually a pretty good skill. I mean, a good damage bonus, and you will notice faster boss clears while running it. And probably for Tempest, if you're using Tempest mainly, it's one of the best attack buffs that you can get from this set. So there it is. As I said, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave in the comments. If I've missed anything, let me know. I'm always willing to learn and try new things. And that's one of the other things. I hope they change it in the future. Like these skills, you can't actually view them until you have actually equipped all 6 pieces of this set. So, I mean, you have no idea of knowing if this set is any good or not until you actually go out and farm it and equip it. And being as this set does not drop from anything but boss fights, if you're not actively farming this Saktuka boss or crafting it when you finally find the blueprint for it, you will have no idea whether this is a good set to be running on your build or not. So that's kind of why I put this out here. Like, I wish they would put some way that you could view these set bonuses without having to have them. Like, if you can acquire one piece of the armor, then you can view all of the set bonuses and know whether you want to spend your time farming this boss to get this particular set or not. But that's just kind of it. Like I said, like the video, give it a thumbs up, click that sub button, show some support. Let me know that you're liking the content. As always, thanks for watching.